My name is Bert van Wee, Professor of Transport Policy at Delft University of Technology, the Netherlands. In this module, we'll introduce to you the factors that influence trends in accessibility, safety and the environment. Take the case of Brecht, who moved to the city centre of Hasselt to be close to shops, the theatre and restaurants, which he prefers to visit by walking and cycling. So living in the inner city is perfect for him. This case illustrates that accessibility is about having within access what people think is important for them. In other words, accessibility depends on what people want to do, where the related activity locations are, and how easy it is to travel to that locations. Another factor is safety. We travel about twice as many kilometers now compared to 4 decades ago. But infrastructure now is much safer. For example, many cities and towns have bypasses so that vehicles do not cross cities and towns. And vehicles now protect occupants way better, and even pedestrians and cyclists in case of a crash. By the way, also the healthcare system now is much better, so more people survive after serious injuries. The last factor is the environment. More than, for example, 40 years ago, on many roads, especially in central urban areas, there is way less traffic. Cars and lorries are much cleaner than 40 years ago, and people slow down and consequently do make less noise. This picture conceptualizes these relationships and can be useful to understand why changes in any part of the transport system have several effects, finally influencing levels of accessibility, safety and environmental pressure. It, for example, explains that if we build a railway station, it might make the nearby area more attractive for offices and houses, and people might like to live there. It illustrates that if cars become more comfortable and cheaper, it reduces transport resistance and more people might prefer to buy one and next accept jobs at more remote places. To conclude, a change in any of the components of this figure leads to a complex chain of direct and indirect effects and finally has an impact on accessibility, safety and the environment.